She might be a new voice to the recording industry, but she is a seasoned professional as a stage performer. We've got Sacha-Lee next on the Chris Top program.
The Top, broadcasting worldwide on iHeartRadio and Spreaker.com.
This is Bryce Hitchcock on the Chris Top program, wishing you happy holidays.
And cue.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there was a night of that right back in 1970. What didn't know about the World War Web was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groovy long hair, just walking in style with a portable MP3 player. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from our lavish home studio here in sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, with an ocean view.
Sup?
You know, that sun is just in the spot right now in the window. It's just right in my face.
That's annoying.
Yeah. Look, I have got my pop filter, though, right here, so it kind of
shields it.
Shields it a little bit. We're going to have to get, like, some kind of window dressing.
Yes.
It's one of those high windows, so nobody can really see in, but it lets the light in. It's really nice, natural light. Mm-hmm. Except when it's right in your face. Yes. So it makes it a little hard to see. I need some sunglasses.
Yeah, you do. Get some way cool shades.
Probably cheaper than like some kind of a window dressing. Maybe just get some sunglasses.
Shades.
Yeah. That way I'll be cool.
I got shades indoors. The only people that wear shades indoors are,
people that have the sun in their eyes.
I was going to make a supernatural reference.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to be out of coffee soon. It's really good.
I think I'm almost out.
I probably should have went to the bathroom before we started this show. I've had some coffee. Yeah, it may get uncomfortable.
No.
Okay, Sasha. Okay, the interview's over. We gotta go. I know it's only been 5 minutes, but I gotta go. Bye. So, you excited about Thanksgiving?
I am totally excited about Thanksgiving. Except for that cranberry sauce.
Yeah. Why? You're the only person in the world that's excited about cranberry sauce.
I love cranberry sauce.
Okay. We'll open
Get
the can
off
and
my back.
I'll open the can and serve it to you.
I can serve myself.
It'll come out. It'll come out of the can, and then I'll just
stop making fun of cranberry sauce. Stop it.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have some turkey, but we're also, I think the main dish we're gonna have is pot roast because
your pot roast is freaking bows.
Dude, it was so good. Those potatoes and the onions and what else did I have in it? Oh, carrots.
Yes.
I think we're gonna put mushrooms in it this time too. Like we'll get some really big ass mushrooms and put them in there. Ooh. Oh man,
big ass mushrooms.
I'm excited about the pot roast.
Me too.
What kills me, like you put it in the crock pot and then like you smell it all day before you can eat it. That's the only thing that really bugs me. I wish it could be like an instant thing. What was that commercial we saw about the guys that were traveling in the future and they said we're just eating leftovers from tomorrow?
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
There you go.
Then I would have pot roast every day.
Every single day. You wouldn't have anything else at all.
No, I'd make it once, and then I'd go into the future to that day where I made it all the time. Or I would go back in the past, rather, to that day where I made it, and I would eat it. Just over and over again.
Here you go.
You would save so much money on groceries doing that.
That's true. Cause
I never thought about that.
You'd pretty much be rolling in dough.
You just fix your 5 favorite meals, you mark them on the calendar, then you go back in time each one of those days, and then you just have that meal.
And then that's it.
That could be better than the shrinking ray.
You only have to buy groceries one time.
Oh my gosh, that could be a better idea than the shrinking ray, but I do hate taking out garbage.
Ew, yeah.
If we can do both. So people are confused. So if you have a shrinking ray, then what you do when your trash can fills up, you just shrink it. Not the trash can, just the garbage. And then you put it back into the other garbage, into the normal size garbage, and you just keep doing that. And that way you never have to take the garbage out.
Boom.
You just keep shrinking it. And it would save on the landfills. And it would say, I just had a coffee burp. And it would save me from having to... Another one.
You all right?
Yeah. I'm good.
And
it would save me from having to go to the trash all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just a thought.
Would you rather have, if you had to choose, would you rather have the shrinking ray or would you rather have the machine that does that stuff?
That's a tough decision.
You got to make a choice.
The time machine would have other uses too, I guess. But I mean, I'm just thinking about food. So I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a toss up. I mean, you're doing a lot for the environment if you shrink stuff.
True.
Plus,
True
if like when we moved, it would have been so easy to move. We would have just shrunk all our furniture, put it in a shoebox, brought it back, enlarged it, and been done. Been simple. I don't know. It's tough. I can't make that decision.
It's a tough life.
I can't make that decision at this point in my life. Sacha-Lee is coming up on the Chris Top program. You don't want to miss. This is going to be fun.
Oh yeah.
See, we haven't done interviews in a good minute, so this is a lot of fun for us.
It's kind of weird, but it's fun.
What's weird about it?
It's not like weird in a bad way, but like, whoa, we haven't done interviews in a long time.
So it's weird in a good way.
It's weird in a good way.
Okay.
It's kind of like something you've missed doing, and then when you do it, it's like, whoa.
Gotcha.
It's kind of mind blowing.
Gotcha.
Magnolia Emporium, a proud sponsor of the 2015 WABA Awards at Legendary BB King's downtown Nashville. The Chris Top program working on being awesome worldwide with a little help from Magnolia Emporium and BB King's.
Well, all of our lives, it's like a good book. You turn a few pages, then you open up the next chapter. A success story. Do you have what it takes? Have you already made it? What's your definition of success?
The music industry is brutal.
Los Angeles, New York City, Nashville, Tennessee. Are you just another face in the crowd?
Everybody knows it's not about how much talent you have. It's about who you know and how big your hooters are.
I just want to know if the dude's willing to flip burgers for 3 years while he makes minimum wage. Sometimes that's what it takes to be a star.
Why are people going to want to turn on the radio and hear your music?
Oh, so you think your song's good. Well, what makes it good? It's going to have to be great if you're going to make it in Nashville.
If Chris and I don't agree, they're not on the show.
What makes you special? What makes you unique?
Let me ask you this. Once your hard work pays off and you reach those dreams, are you willing to give anything back?
The Chris Top program starting a new chapter.
Are people going to want to read your book, or is it going to end up collecting dust in the discount section at Goodwill?
We want the best on this show, and that's what you're going to have to give it. Otherwise, it's time to go home.
The Chris Top program, this is where people come when they want to have a voice.
No, they are sadly mistaken if they think we just let anybody on this show.
Look, all we do is broadcast. You provide the hope. You provide the inspiration. You're the next great songwriter. You're the next great entertainer. This is where your song takes its first step.
The Chris Top program, working on being awesome worldwide.
Let's just face it, we're all a work in progress.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Mr. Pop.
Take it from the top.
All right, I think Sasha's limo is on the way, so we'll be able to talk to her in a minute.
I hear the General Lee
Yeah.
honking of horns, so she
Yeah.
must have a cool horn.
Abby has been so sweet lately.
She has, and I think it's just because she misses us.
Yeah, except for when she attacks me.
Yeah, then she gets all mean. But that's
Yeah.
like a good sign, because that means she's doing all right.
I think it's because we changed her cat food.
So that's why she's being mean?
Well, I mean, she's softer too, like up under her chin and her neck.
Yeah.
She's a lot softer
But I mean,
now.
she's been really depressed and stuff, and she hasn't really been being mean. So
Yeah,
her being mean is like a good sign, because it's like she's feeling better.
I think a lot of that has to do with the move. I think that just devastated her.
Yeah.
Because when we moved, she was like stuck in the corner for a long time.
And she like hid in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
it was hard on her because she'd been in that little apartment for
I didn't-
3 years.
I didn't think
4
she'd
years.
be that devastated. I thought she'd be like, whoa. What's
She
this?
was, dude. Even the ride over here was like
She
just
was so scared. I
crazy.
was so sad. I thought she was going to pee on me. I was scared.
yeah. She didn't though.
Yes.
I'm glad you didn't pee on her either.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Yeah, that could have been
It was
rough.
a close one.
Yeah. Now I tried to call Sasha and it wouldn't pick up, so I told her to call us. So hopefully we'll get her on the show here in a second. But we've got a couple of songs to play. We've got Forever Thing and Out of My Head. Both pretty traditional country songs. You're going to love her voice, I think, when you hear it. But, man, we've got so much coming up today. I mean, there's just like... But you're going to have to miss some of it because you got stuff to do.
Yeah, I got stuff to do.
So this is like your last one today, and then I'm solo. Yeah, JP's all about it. He says, "Yeah, you love these interviews. Do more of them, please."
Do more.
Yeah,
Do more.
He's always wanting some more.
You can never have enough of the Chris Top program.
That's true. It's JP's favorite waste of time. I think's what he said. Now, if you're just tuning in, you missed T.J. Leonard. We had him on the show from 1 to 2 o'clock. Then we had Devin Nichols on from 2 until 3. And then we've got Sacha-Lee coming up next. But if you missed them, it's no big deal. All you have to do is go to thechris.program.com, and there's links there. They're going to pop up on iHeartRadio. They're going to be on Stitcher. They're on Spreaker.com. So there's a number of places you can go back and listen to the shows. You just can't really talk to us while we broadcast.
Yeah.
You can tweet us, after you listen to it if you want, or while you're listening to it. I'm not picky.
Yeah.
Yeah, however you want to work it.
However you want to do it is cool and down.
Right,
with
right.
me and Chris Top.
I'm just going to try Sasha one more time, and then...
Let's do it to it.
I'm thinking maybe she might be having some difficulties, possibly. I don't know. Not really sure what's going on.
Nobody knows.
What we could do, because I want to make sure we get her songs in before we run out of time, I do want to go ahead and play one of them, and that way, if she is kind of late getting with us...
We can still do it.
Then we can still, get the songs in at least, right? Mm-hmm. But this one, and we'll get some insight from Sasha when we get her on. But this one's called, I don't know which one I want to play first. Let's do Forever Thing first. And this is Sacha-Lee right here on the Chris Top program. That's pretty high impact. It's a good song.
I like it.
It's
like
great.
Boom, boom, pow.
Yeah, and she's Canadian. She's not even from Nashville. She's Canadian. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
As if everybody has to be from Nashville. But I have found, and I've become educated over the past couple of years, because I know one of the first artists we had on the show was Chelsea Kreitz from Canada. And that's when I discovered that there is so much talent. I mean, when you think country music, you think of Nashville.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's talent all over the world.
All around the world.
Yeah, I mean, we've had people from Ireland, from Sweden,
France.
from Canada, all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing to me the reach that country music has. I mean,
I want to get somebody from Greenland.
From Greenland? Well,
Yes.
I'm sure they're out there somewhere.
In Greenland.
It may be the only
100
country singer in Greenland,
Right.
but they may be out there.
Remember that guy on The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, where he was like
The
in
karaoke
beer?
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, helicopter guy, yeah. He wasn't so good.
He was.
Probably wouldn't have him on the show. But yeah, there's just talent everywhere, and I was so naive because I just always thought Nashville country music, but I mean,
But
there
they're
are
everywhere.
so many talented people. But I still stick behind this. I really feel like the most talented musicians are probably in Nashville, and they don't necessarily come from Nashville. I'm sure they come from all over the place, but I don't know if you've ever had a chance to sit down and watch these session players work, but they take a melody that you give them. Say you write a song, they take a melody and they might practice it once, and then they go in the studio and they play it like they've played it all their lives.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing. And most of them don't even know how to read music. They just play.
They just play because they hear it and they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I just skip the music reading part. I don't need to do that.
Who needs that?
Yeah, I just want to play my guitar. That's all I want to do. You know? I hope we get Sasha on, because I want to talk to her.
It's like the limo's taken kind of...
Yeah, I know. Maybe
I think they
it
might
broke
have
down.
take a left turn at Albuquerque or something.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I have no idea. No idea. So you're most excited about cranberry sauce.
I'm so excited about cranberry sauce.
Yeah. Are you? So if you had to choose between the cranberry sauce and the pot roast, which one would you pick?
Dude! Don't make me choose like that.
Because what I'm thinking, because I don't like cranberry sauce as much as you do. I mean, I'll eat a little bit, but if we could just do a trade, like I can have your pot roast and then you can have all the cranberry sauce.
You gotta have like at least like a teeny tiny bit of cranberry sauce because it's tradition to share it.
And you can have the whole can.
No. The thing is, like, it's meaningful that you have like a teeny tiny.
Okay, so I'll take a teeny tiny bite of the cranberry sauce, and then you can have a teeny tiny bite of pot roast.
I want pot roast.
Come on, I'm trying to make a fair trade.
Dude.
You love the cranberry
Okay,
sauce.
if we think about this, it's not really a fair trade because you don't really like cranberry sauce.
Well,
Abby, stop.
she's just doing a cat thing. She can't help it. She can't help it. But we're excited about getting the studio 100%. We're still, our windows should be in a couple of weeks. And that's the window in between the waiting room and the studio itself. And then our little on-air sign is going to go up outside. And
it's going to be bow.
It's going to be really cool. But I want to get it all done before we have anybody live over.
Did we get the on-air sign? I feel like we did.
It's here. It's just not up yet. We're waiting on Ed. Yeah, it's 2 weeks, so it's going to be 2 weeks.
We can't bother him for 2 weeks.
No. We got to leave him alone. See, I want
Damn
the
it.
window. I mean, it's going to be
gonna
so
look
cool.
freaking cool. I won't even know what to do with myself.
I know. We got the on-air sign, the window, and what the waiting room is, it's sort of a waiting room / media room because we're going to have the backdrop in there, and then after the show, we'll go take pictures of everybody, and then we'll tweet the pictures out for a few days. We're going to video record the interviews, so we'll have video snippets that'll go out after the interview. So it'll be, when we interview people live on here, it'll be like a week-long process with pictures and videos and audio and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. It really is. And I'm thinking maybe when we have people over for live interviews, maybe they'll take us out to dinner or something.
You never know.
Afterwards.
You love food, don't you?
I do. I really do. And I really love cooking. I don't do it as much as I used to. But now that we have a bigger kitchen, then
you actually do a little bit more than you previously did.
Yeah. And see, the thing with me, it's like there's a few things I can cook really well, but then I spend a lot of time experimenting too. I like to experiment. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's not so good. But that's how you learn.
That's how you learn.
Yeah, so it's fun to just kind of throw stuff together and see if it works.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a total disaster in a long time. I mean, most of the stuff that I fix is edible.
Yes.
But I haven't had a total disaster in quite some time.
What are those called? We had something. It was like an experiment, and it was a specific thing. It was, what are they, French toast? I liked those, but there was like a little bit too much cinnamon on it.
A little too much cinnamon for you? Mm-hmm. I think I had them a little too soggy. I think what I'll do next time is I'll go less cinnamon, and then I won't get them quite as soggy, because I think... And I didn't put any vanilla in there either, so we don't have any vanilla. So it was kind of missing that. I don't think you can ever have too much powdered sugar, though.
You can, actually.
Can you? Did I have too much?
Maybe a little bit.
So you can tell. You can be honest, because it was an experiment.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm not about that powdered sugar. I think I used to really, really like powdered sugar.
Really?
Like crazy time powdered sugar, but now it's like I gotta have it in moderation.
Yeah, I like to coat it with the powdered sugar.
Well, you can coat yours, but
yeah, we can just apply our own powdered sugar
and our own cinnamon.
Right. I'm not sure if Sasha's... I don't know what happened, because I did talk to her briefly before the show, and I think she was good to go. So I hope Sasha's okay.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of weird.
Another song to play?
We do. We have another song from Sasha. So I want to tell everybody where you can find her. Sacha-Lee. Well, she's in Canada, but I don't mean find her physically.
Go to Canada, find her address, go to her house.
Right. But on Twitter, you can find her at, and I'm just going to spell it out, Sacha, and I hope I'm saying it right. Sasha. It could be Sacha. I'm pretty sure it's Sasha.
Sacha.
But it's at SACHALEE78 at Sacha-Lee.com, Sacha-Lee. And then she's on YouTube. And if you want to go to the Chris Top program on Facebook, look at the event page, and I've got all these links set up on there. So you can find her on YouTube. You can find her on Twitter. She's got a Facebook. And if you just type in Sacha-Lee, I'm sure that'll pop up as well. So definitely follow her. She's got a couple of albums that are already out. I know she released one in 2008. She's released one in 2013. And I believe we've got the new stuff that just came out. That we're playing now. And if you missed the first song, you can go back to the beginning of the show and listen to that one. But we're about to play another one from Sasha, and it's called Out of My Head, is what it's called. See, I want Sasha on here because I want to give the insight that, I can listen to the song, but I don't know what she was thinking or what she was doing when she wrote it, so it's nice to have that stuff.
I loved the story. Somebody, I forget who it was, told me they wrote a song during a tornado or something.
Oh, I don't really think about a whole lot during a tornado. I don't get that scared, but I haven't. I live in Tennessee, so we've had our fair share of tornadoes.
I get scared, I'm not from around here.
Yeah.
The first time it was like last year, they were like tornado warning. I was like freaking out.
I'm one of those dummies though, because I like to stand outside when it's happening, just so I can see what's going on.
That's pretty much what we were doing. We were like driving.
Yeah, because
we need to get home now.
I mean, the sky can be really pretty. But if you're standing outside, you could see it coming, and then you could get inside probably in plenty of time.
And you can probably.
Yeah. I'm not telling people to do that.
You can probably, hopefully, I hope so.
I'm not telling people to do that, but I mean that's just kind of what I don't know.
You can outrun a tornado.
Yeah, I would never try to outrun a tornado.
That's what you just said that you would do.
No, I mean, I'm saying if I'm outside of my house and then I see it coming, then I can safely go inside.
Probably.
Is what I'm saying. More than like. See, if I'm facing the wrong way, there could be a problem. Yeah. But, I mean, if the wind starts to get crazy and the sky does crazy, then I would look in more places.
That movie that we watched about those tornadoes? That was scary.
That affected me.
That affected me, too. It was like, there was like 2 tornadoes. One of them was on fire and everything. I was like,
Yeah, dude. It was so far beyond Twister, because when I first saw Twister, I was like, oh man, this is harsh. And then we saw, what was that movie? Do you remember?
I don't remember what it was.
Storm something Storm? I don't know. But
we watched it during a nature thunderstorm.
I know, it was scary outside. We were watching it. I was
we heard branches go against the window. Like, ah!
I don't think you know this, but I prayed a couple times.
I also prayed.
I was a little nervous. But yeah, it was kind of over the top when they showed the on fire tornadoes. I wasn't ready for that.
I wasn't ready for that.
Wasn't ready for that. And I'm glad those 2 guys lived at the end. They were like stuck in trees or something.
Yeah, they were being so dumb. They were like, what's the helmet?
Yeah, but I mean, it was scary.
It was.
It was really scary.
That's probably the scariest movie I ever saw.
Hey, okay. Before I guess we're not going to get Sasha on the show, but before we play Out of My Head. All right, and if you watch Walking Dead, just turn the show off. Turn the show off for a minute, because I don't want to spoil anything for you. What do you think, and what is your honest opinion about this season so far? I think we've watched 7 episodes this season so far. The mid-season finale is coming up on this next Sunday. What's your opinion of the show this season?
I feel like there's more tension, like with everything going on with Alexandria and these new people getting with the older people, the old school players, Glenn, Rick, Daryl, all them. It's kind of weird because Rick is like, okay, you need to do this, this, and this, and everybody's like, oh, we're safe. We don't really need to do anything. Like Eugene on the last episode, he was like, why am I even here? Why am I even holding this machete trying to learn how to use it? I'm safe. Mm-hmm. But we found out last episode. Now, if you haven't seen it, 3, 2, 1, spoilers.
Big time spoiler. Turn it off.
Okay. The walls came tumbling down in the city that they loved. Mm-hmm. And that stupid church. I thought that they'd be smart enough to build the city, put the church and put it in there. And there's even a house right
it could have fell the other way and done the same thing, though.
If it fell the other way, then it would have just squished walls.
Well, I guess they felt like maybe they didn't have enough materials to make it bigger.
But 2 inches.
I'm just saying. This is my favorite season ever, and I was a big fan of The Walking Dead anyway. And then this season is like, whoa!
It's playing with my heart too much.
It is, because a few weeks ago, we're thinking Glenn's dead, and then they go from that episode to the next episode where they focus on Morgan, which I loved. Yeah. I loved finding out how he became so kick-ass. And then they go and focus on Daryl in an episode, which I like these little intimate encounters with each of the characters.
Daryl does not have his crossbow anymore.
I know, that's kind of a bummer.
That is a bummer.
But they do have rocket launchers.
They do. I wonder how that's going to come into play in the mid-season
I'm
finale.
thinking it's going to be very helpful considering the circumstances they're probably going to come into.
I'm scared. I think that some people are going to die. Maybe not.
It's mid-season finale.
I don't know if it's going to be some key players, but side players like Rosita, maybe.
That's my guess. And mark my word. Okay, this is what I'm saying right now. I think Rosita is going down this Sunday night.
I don't want her to.
I don't want her to either. I like her.
I want to see more about her. I want to know what she's
about. I like her. And they do that because she had those great lines, and they give them great lines like that right before they.
They gave Glenn some great lines too,
but he's been around longer than Rosita though. He's different. So it's sort of the formula for Walking Dead.
But I feel like
I could be wrong.
Yeah, you could, but I don't know. I feel like I haven't gotten to know Rosita enough though. I need to know more about her.
Yeah, we'll just be really scared if they give her some more good lines in the next episode. Then
I'll be like, whoa.
Somebody will go down.
Somebody will go down. I don't think it's
the mid-season.
I don't think it's going to be a really key player like Carol, Daryl, the works,
Yeah, so if you watch Walking Dead, you've heard this by now, but if you haven't, please turn it off. Glenn is back, and I love the way they did it. I mean, because I was saying, okay, I don't want him to be dead, but if they bring him back, it's got to be legitimate. It can't be something stupid, and I love the way they did it. They had him crawl under the dumpster, and then the zombies were coming in after him, and he was killing them as they were coming in, and then they just kind of clogged it up, and then they couldn't get in. So he was safe, and then he got out. So
he waited for a while.
Yeah.
He waited for a few hours, I guess.
Yeah, I guess maybe overnight or something.
Yeah, we found out that the whole season so far has taken place over one day.
Over 1 day or two.
A day and a night.
Yeah, so Glenn is A-okay and he's back, but there's so much tension because as soon as he gets back to Alexandria, then the crap hits the fan. And
he's
so
like,
we don't
here's
know.
The signal, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if I can handle, at this point. I mean, Glenn and Maggie have to get together again before they kill one of them off.
Well, they cannot kill Maggie because she's pregnant.
Dude.
That would kill 2 people.
Dude. Remember Rick's wife?
Yeah, but they saved the kid.
They still save the kid, but I mean, it's Walking Dead. Anything could happen.
Carl had to kill her.
Anything could happen. It's just intense, dude.
It's intense. I don't know how to deal with this season. I don't.
It's great. It's great. And I love that show that comes on right after it, too, Into the Badlands.
Into the Badlands, yeah.
It's very... We haven't watched the last episode yet.
We haven't. We've only watched the first one, and we're like, I love it.
Yeah, it's very artfully done. It's very artistic, and it's kind of like the old school kung fu movies, but better.
Yeah, it's like set in the future, but it's like medieval times.
Yeah, it's set in the future. There's no guns or anything like that. It's just martial arts and fighting.
Where did
and
all the
really
guns
cool
go?
stuff. I don't care. I mean, it's just it's a great show, and I was trying to guess it as we were going along. I was like, please don't let this happen because that's too easy to figure out. But then it didn't happen. Mm-hmm. So I was very excited over that, and I love the way the characters are already kind of developed, and I'm anxious to see where they're going to go with it. But I mean, the main guy, he's a killer, but he's going to end up being some kind of a hero, and he's really.
I think
cool.
he's gonna I don't know. What do you think about that Baron guy? Do you think he's gonna be like totally evil?
I don't
know.
know.
Go against each other.
I don't know how that's going to pan out.
I don't know. I think maybe like the Baron is like they're showing him to be like probably kind of an evil guy, like the bad guy. But I think that maybe the Baron is a good guy. And he's just kind of tough. And I think maybe his wife is the main antagonist.
He does some hardcore drugs, though.
He does.
It's like hardcore drugs. So that's going to kind of play with his head a little bit, I think.
Maybe he gets off the drugs, he can think clearly.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know. I don't think they have a rehab in the future.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this is probably like what happened after Walking Dead.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to play Sacha-Lee, Out of My Head, right here on the Chris Top program.
Baby, I want you to know how you make me feel whenever you're close. When the time comes, baby, I just can't find the words. I can't tell you how much that hurts. If I ever get up the strength, I know just what I would say. I can't sleep and I can't eat, but the thought of your love keeps me warm. Maybe someday I'll find a way to get you out of my head and into my arms. Baby, let me lay out the scene so you know how I feel every time that I dream. With satin sheets and a soft touch in the warm candlelight. Ooh, I'd make you mine. I wanna shout it out loud, but baby, I just don't know how. I can't sleep and I can't eat, but the thought of your love keeps me warm. Maybe someday I'll find a way to get you out of my head and
That's Sacha-Lee, Out of My Head, right here on the Chris Top program. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Sacha-Lee on. I hope she's okay, because we did talk to her just right before the show started, so I don't know what came up. Maybe she's having internet problems, or I don't know. Maybe she had to go.
Internet probs are real.
Maybe she had a turkey. Maybe. Well, no, she's in Canada. They celebrated Thanksgiving like last month. So I don't know.
Do they even celebrate Thanksgiving?
Well, yeah, they just do it a month early. So they got to be ahead of us on everything. But I do appreciate everybody for listening, and do check out Sacha-Lee. And on the way, we've got Madeline Victoria, and that's going to be at 5 o'clock, so that's a little over 20 minutes from now. Then at 4 o'clock, oh, no. Darren Morris Band is at 4 o'clock, and then Madeline Victoria is at 5. And we've got Donica Knight on the show at 6 o'clock, and then we have Bryce Hitchcock at 7 to round things off. So we're going all the way up to like 8 o'clock tonight. Well, I am. You got to go.
I got to bounce.
You got to get out of here. Are you going to eat some soup before you go?
Yes.
Yeah. Or did you get a chicken salad sandwich?
Not yet. I haven't eaten yet.
Ooh, I might try to squeeze me one in there before the next show.
Here we go.
Because I like me some chicken salad. I do. I like just about anything, though. I'm pretty excited about being off the next few days, hanging out with you. Mm-hmm. Kevin's coming over. We're going to just pretty much hang out and eat. He's bringing his PlayStation.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I'm going to whoop your butt.
He's got to get another controller. I think we're going to go get that tonight after the show.
Good.
Yeah, so we're going to
whip all your butts in. I'm like the video game master.
So it should be fun. But I'm glad, though, the way this is working out, because I'm off for a few days, doing all these shows today. It's just fun, and then, then we can kind of get this done, and then we're just going to relax, have a good time, and eat a bunch of stuff.
Gain 20 pounds each.
Exactly. And I hope everybody is looking forward to a great Thanksgiving, and more importantly, I hope you're spending time with your family. I know last year I made my New Year's resolution was to get my Christmas shopping done early, just because I don't want to be one of those people that goes to stand in line on Thanksgiving to get Black Friday deals, because I really think that takes away. I mean, it's one thing to go on Friday and stand in lines and fight the crowd and stuff, whatever, but I mean, they're really kind of moving it up into Thanksgiving now. And
it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's really taken away from it. So I told myself I was going to get all my shopping done before Halloween, I think is what I said. I didn't make that, but I did get it done. When did we have everything in? Probably like a couple of weeks ago? Or
yeah, I still have one thing to get for you, though.
Yeah, but it's all wrapped and under the tree, and really all we have left is some stocking stuffers, and I think we're done. So I didn't quite hit my goal, but I only missed it by like a week or two. And I don't have to worry about the Black Friday stuff, any of that. I'm good.
You good to go.
And it's so much less stressful because it's all wrapped and under the tree.
It's all pretty.
It's done. I don't know about pretty because I can't wrap.
I can't rap either. That's okay, though.
As in, like, I can't rhyme or wrap gifts. Yeah, either one. But anyway, I do appreciate everybody for listening. Do you want to take us out since you're not going to be able to do it the rest of the day?
Heck yeah, I do.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Chris Top program. And until we broadcast again, please remember this. Life is good, and we're gone.
Yeah, I'm not ready. I don't have the Wabba song.
Bruh.
I don't. I'm just telling you.
Get yourself together.
I just wasn't ready. Usually I have that ready. I didn't that
Get
time.
it together, bruh.
And I noticed it right when you first started talking, too, and I just sat there.
Come on, bruh.
I don't know why I did that.
It like Pruitt used to do it.
Okay.
To it.
Maybe dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time